brand new week. I wasn't really planning on starting the vlog like right now, but two things came up. Number one, these pillows in my room suck. They literally sink as soon as my head rests on them. They remind me of the horrible pillows I had when I was staying in that hotel in Calgary. But yeah, they're awful, but I just had to fluff them pretty good and whatever. The other thing is, the fire alarm went off. Surprisingly, the fire alarm has gone off several times. I think in the span of 2 weeks I've been here, it's gone off 3 times. That's a little bit too much, and it always goes off at the worst times. Like, the first time it went off was in the afternoon, so it wasn't that bad. But there was a time where I was sleeping and it went off, and I was like, whoa, really shaken up. And I was like, what is happening? But then it usually just rings for about literally less than 30 seconds and it just goes off, because I think someone investigates to see if it's real fire, and if it's not, just shut it off. It just went off now, and you can imagine what time it is. It's 3 a.m. I'm glad I wasn't sleeping, because being woken up like that is just horrible. You're just in a panic mode because it's really horrible sound, right? And you're like, if you immediately hear, you think something's wrong, and since you're just woken up from a sleep, you're in a daze and you just don't know what's happening. So I'm glad I haven't slept yet, because I was so busy editing the vlog. I haven't finished yet. That's why I don't like working on Sundays. It messes up my vlogging schedule, my editing schedule, I mean. But yeah, I finished the framework of my vlog. I'll probably finish editing it tomorrow. Not a big deal, but I was fortunate not to be asleep. But I can tell you right now, my neighbors all were probably horrifically woken up by this alarm. But I can hear some of them open the door and be like, what the fuck is happening? But yeah, not the greatest start of the week. But yeah, I'm glad I was editing the vlog. The vlog's gonna be late, guys. I apologize, but I'm just really tired, so I'm going to bed. Because, as I said, the frame is done, the storyline is done. I just have to do a little bit of edits, a little bit of tinkering, but I'm just so tired. So I'm gonna head to bed, and then tomorrow I am working a little bit later, and then I'm off at 10. Go for my long walk. As soon as my long walk is done, I'm gonna finish editing the vlog before I proceed to just not do anything. I don't know how well you guys can hear me with the wind blowing. Ignore my hair, but Hong Kong is finally colder. It's about 21, 20 degrees tonight. It was raining slightly. That's why I'm a little later in my walk run. But it's so much cooler, and this breeze is amazing. You guys can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it's amazing. It feels so good. I'm loving this weather right now. Because it is later, it's much quieter on my run right now. That's why I'm able to vlog peacefully without worrying about disturbing anybody. I hope I'm not disturbing anybody. I can't see anybody. But yeah. I'm only doing a quick 5 kilometers today. I'm not going to do a full 10 because I'm scared it's going to start raining and I want to get caught in the rain while I'm out. So, but this is amazing. Look at that. Look at that view, guys. Like, I can just sit out here for hours just watching the water and watching that. Like, views like this is the reason I think I made the right decision. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for another like 10 minutes and I'll go. As much as I want to stay longer, I don't think I should, because I think like it's gonna rain soon. It looks like it's gonna rain. So I accidentally gamed for a very long time. In fact, I haven't done that in a very long time, even when I was in Vancouver. I was playing the Digimon Cyber Sleuth, blah blah blah. I can't remember the name because a new Digimon game came out and it got really good reviews because it came out around the same time as the new Pokemon game. And I've always had a little special place in my heart for Digimon. And I remember really liking the Cyber Sleuth games, and this new Digimon game is the same format. But I didn't finish playing the Digimon, the two prior to the new one. So I'm like, I might as well finish. It's on Steam. My laptop can handle it, and I got really sucked into it. And it's like 4:30 in the morning right now, so I kind of overdid it. But it's okay because today I basically started work from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. anyway, and my shift tomorrow is also 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., so not a big deal. I also didn't do my walk today because I don't do my walk every day because I think that's a little bit overkill, and my legs need a rest. I think twice a week I will not be doing a 10K. But 5 out of the 10. But 5 out of 7, not 5 out of 10. 5 out of 7, I'll definitely do the walk. There's no excuses. I'm actually not that disappointed I'm not playing the new Pokemon game because I don't have a Switch 2. In fact, I have my Switch here. I just don't want to buy the copy of the game for the Switch. I'd rather play on a better, system. I haven't actually played my Switch since I landed in Hong Kong. I didn't play on the flight either, so I regret bringing it. So I might just, when my mom visits me in November, I might just ask her to bring it back. I don't need it. It's a waste of space. Because eventually I will get the Switch too. So there's no point having both here. But yeah. Today was also a big promotional beginning for work. Basically the whole department store is doing this big promo. They call it Thankful Week, but at the same time, like thinking, I don't know why you call it Thankful Week when it's lasting a month. So I think they rebranded it and called it Thankful Weeks. I just call it Thankful Month. Honestly, it just sounds better. There was a lot of customers, and as always, you know, the customers aren't an issue. You know, do my job, making sure the store is fully stocked. There were more customers than usual. The neighbors were really nice. It was just the department store management that was driving me nuts as usual. I don't want to share because I didn't want to share because it's stupid. All I can tell you guys is that I just gave them a lot of weird looks half the time when they were giving me some feedback because it just made absolutely no sense. And in a way, they were overstepping their boundaries and overstepping in general. It was a lot of, and a lot of, I just gave the face, do you hear what you're saying right now, face? So, yeah, that was fun. I have another day of 2 to 11 tomorrow, but then I think the extended hours aren't every day for this month. It's here and there, so eventually it just reverts back to normal. But yeah, I'm working tomorrow and then I have the day off, which is thank God. I might do my steps in tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided, but yeah, I'm gonna get to bed. I haven't gamed for that long sitting in a long time, and I'm feeling it right now. But in general, ever since I started doing my 10 kilometers a day. I shouldn't say I do 10 kilometers per day. I definitely do between 5 to 10 kilometers a day. Sometimes I finish at 8, sometimes I finish at 9, but mostly it is 10. But ever since I'm doing it, my appetite's been better. I'm feeling a lot more relaxed, not as stressed, because on my walks I'm really clearing my mind. It's been really good mentally. I'm not as anxious. And in general, I am sleeping a lot better because I'm tired. So, you know, it does have a lot of health benefits and mental health boosting, morale, and all that stuff. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm exhausted. Even though I can sleep in, I technically should get enough sleep for tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day. Shift to 11 p.m. and I believe that is it. I think there are other days where they extend it for 30 minutes but not to 11 or anything past that. So we're good. Honestly, if you're asking me, these extra hours, I think I already mentioned this, they don't make a difference. We're not making more money. They're losing money by having it open for another hour. Companies are losing money because we're not. Whoever's shopping at 10:30 at night in a department store needs help. Let's be honest. The only time you should be shopping at like godly hours is if you're at the wholesalers, like, and you're buying product, you know, at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., because that's your job. If you're shopping for yourself, it can wait. Anyway, if you notice, my vlogs are getting a little bit, because, you know, I'm busy at work, and then on my days off, I'm not really exploring anything anymore, because I'm tired and I'm resting. But it should pick up, not next week, but the week after, I think, because I'm going on a little trip. Plus, I'm going to have to start looking at apartments again, because I'm only staying here to the end of November, and then I'm moving again. But if I can't find a place, then I'm staying here longer. And we've been over this, You know, this place is okay. It's better than the hotel. It's a little bit more homey, but I'm still not the biggest fan of this apartment. It could be a little better. So I'm gonna look. But in the end, if I can't find anything, I'll just stay here because it's so close to work. But for now, I will vlog next week. But the week after, I'm not gonna vlog. I'm gonna take a break because I'm gonna go on a trip anyway. So my vlog's gonna be incomplete. It's gonna be split in half, and that's kind of silly. So I'm just gonna do a special trip vlog instead for that week. But one more week of vlog, and then the following week before March, I'll just release like a special video or something. I'll think of something, and then my trip video. Yeah. I do need to clean up my apartment tomorrow. I have a day off tomorrow. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit because Monday they clean. And then Tuesday they're doing a little bit of pest control. They're just coming in, checking little nooks and crannies to make sure there's no, pests and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. So I think they're going to be spraying some chemicals. So I need to make sure I don't have any food about. And I cover everything that doesn't want to get, chemicals on it. Anyway, I'm going to stop ranting because I have tended to rant and my videos are always ending up 30 minutes long. I guess, there's more things for me to share now that I'm in a whole new city, whole new chapter. Because my Vancouver vlogs are like very short near the end because I'm not doing much because I'm just work, sleep, play games, and that's about it. Here I'm exploring, working, experiencing new things, more to talk about, so that's why my vlogs are much longer. But yeah, I'm gonna head to bed, so I think I'm the week here, so see you all next week.